You serious? Are you serious? It's a crazy, chaotic, catastrophic, apocalyptic, cataclysmic night. That's all I can say. Let me help you understand this. In Seattle, Washington, a it's actually they call it a cyclonic winds. Cyclonic winds, not tornadoes, not cyclones, not a hurricane, but winds that are cyclonic, okay? Not a cloud or a twister, but more of just changing winds, but strong. I'm talking 60, 70 mile an hour. Seattle, Washington has caused a tree to fall in the Seattle Seward Park, falling on a car and killing a man. Now, that happened about 3 hours ago, but then just a little bit after that, as the winds were blowing, Seattle Highway 520, the bridge was closed in both directions due to high winds and water on the road from this cyclonic storm. Trees falling everywhere, semi-trucks being blown over, a tree falling in the middle of I-5 in Seattle, which is, I don't even know how that can be done. I drove on I-5 from Seattle, let's say, to Tacoma, on down to Fort Lewis when my son was in the Army in Fort Lewis, and there's no tree close. This is a 5-lane highway going each way. How does a tree fall in there? So it had to be from these crazy cyclonic winds that are just tearing a place apart there in Seattle, and it's just crazy there. We need to really, and while that's going on, we have tremendous tornado outbreak all over Arkansas and Memphis, Tennessee. Tornadoes reported in DeWitt, Arkansas. There was also tornadoes in a lot of different counties and small towns in Arkansas. We were reporting that earlier tonight during our Sunday night live broadcast. Grady, Arkansas, Jesseville, Arkansas, Linwood. In Linwood, Washington, they had flying debris and things happening. That's from that problem up there in Seattle, but also in Conway, Arkansas, and Cabot, and Mumel, and Hope. All of these places throughout Arkansas being threatened by tornadoes everywhere. Meanwhile, folks, there's still tornado warnings, watch out for northern Texas, parts of Oklahoma, parts of Kansas, parts of northern Louisiana, and northern Mississippi. And of course, now Memphis, Tennessee has had 2 different towns there around the Memphis area has been hit by tornadoes. We're still waiting to get information on that. While this is going on, there's been some tragic news also in Maryland. As reported earlier, I did a video about the fact that a police officer was shot, critically wounded in Prince George County, Maryland, at the police station. That police officer has died. Unfortunately, he was 29 years old, a young officer, shot dead near the Prince George County Police Station there in Maryland. So please pray for him. This is for his family, I should say, because it's just a horrible, horrible scene. There was a sinkhole that opened up at the intersection right in an intersection in San Francisco, California tonight. I mean, so it's just the craziness continues, and then the floodwaters right here. I'm still in West Monroe, Louisiana. I'm leaving tomorrow. But the floodwaters just keep rising here. Unbelievable, the flooding. Now, we have reports now that 5,000 people have been evacuated from their homes. Other reports say 10,000 have been damaged. 10,000 people have been displaced. 5,000 people's homes have been severely damaged or destroyed from the Louisiana flooding. And now we know that there's been one of the dams has broke. A dam has broke. It's been reported in the Bayou Lafourche, with water flowing rapidly toward Hebert, Louisiana. Residents have now been told immediately to evacuate. Now, that was 51 minutes ago. The National Weather Service reporting that a dam has just broken in the bayou in Lafourche, with water flowing rapidly toward Hebert, Louisiana. If you're in that area, you got to get out of there. You got to get out of there, okay? The dam has broke, and we've been worried about that all day here. Also, because the dam broke 31 minutes ago, the 500 prison inmates from Richland Parish, Louisiana jail is being emergency evacuated out of the jail because of a nearby dam break that's taking place here in Louisiana, okay? And now, 16 minutes ago, tornado warnings issued for Mississippi County, Arkansas, as a tornado twister has been spotted. Now, this is just part of the chaotic stuff going on tonight. Very crazy night, all I can say. And as these things are happening, the political scene in America is just as chaotic. Now Mitt Romney is going to jump back in and go out and campaign a couple stops tomorrow for John Kasich in Ohio. I thought Mitt Romney was supporting Rubio. Well, apparently Rubio is not going to win Florida. Trump's going to win that. So now Romney throws his hat in the ring to help Kasich. And it wants Kasich, and he might help Kasich actually win Ohio, but then where do you go from there? So what is Romney's plan? It just seems like he's just fighting anywhere Trump goes, I guess. I don't know what's going on. The chaos continues, and the New World Order is getting more desperate all the time. The Illuminati, I think they feel they're losing their grip. Are you serious? And so as the chaos, whatever's going on in the spiritual world's manifesting in the physical. We can see it all across the country. It's getting crazier by the minute. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We are truly living in the last days. We're running out of time. He's coming soon. Give your life to Jesus Christ.